Hi everybody, I'm here to do a video on this journal here that I've made. This is the journal that I made for the Dollar Tree Junk Journal Challenge. We had to make a journal using only items that we had purchased at the dollar store, and we couldn't go it had to stay 15 or lower. So I did a video on what I had purchased, so this is my journal. So I've used cardstock that I had from the Dollar Tree. I used one sheet here and I decoupaged it in these napkins that I had picked up at the Dollar Tree. And these leaves were from the dollar store as well. I did paint on some, what is this? No, not that one. The Diamond Glaze. I was using it in another project. I had a bunch left over, so I thought I'd use some on the buttons just to make them shinier. But I had still lots left over, so these leaves look kind of lost with the napkin. So I painted the Diamond Glaze on these leaves. It really made them stand out a lot better, so I was happy I did that. Under here you can see I've used some of the moss and the three colored raffia, and then the buttons. And this button has raffia in it. These ones have the embroidery thread, which is the same thread that I did the pamphlet stitch on. The back has nothing on it, and this trim is also from the dollar store. This stuff here. Okay, so it's not very big. It actually feels lighter than any other journal I've made before, but there's a lot of writing space in here, which is what a journal is supposed to be for. It was a real challenge making this journal. Okay, so I put a tuck spot here with some of the paper left over, and this is obviously the same napkin that was decoupaged on paper. This was on cardstock, this was on some of the paper. So I just cut the extra and used, and this is leftover paper as well. So those are just journaling, extra journaling. So this is a flip out, and then there's a tuck spot under here with just extra journaling there. This is a doily with a cupcake liner decoupaged onto it. And this is half a sheet. I was going to make this a flip out, but decided to make it a pocket. And I put some moss with, these are the, it came in the package with the cupcake liners. And they are on toothpicks so that you can stick them in different hors d'oeuvres and that. And this is an index card that's been decoupaged napkin on. And the index cards, again, are from the Dollar Tree. Another one of those picks. This is one of the greeting cards. I picked up a few of them and thought they'd make really good tags. I just love the way this looks. So this one I didn't cut up. I just left that as is and used it as a page in here. And put a tuck spot on the back. This is a napkin, a cocktail napkin. Eat, drink, and be thankful. And this is a tag I made out of one of the cards. Did some corner punching there. And the cards all came with napkins. Some of the napkins were brown, so I used a couple of those every season. So this is another card that I just cut up. And that's a piece left over from another card. And then this is the inside of a card. Thanksgiving, when I think of fall, I think of Thanksgiving, because in Canada, our Thanksgiving is the second Sunday in October. So fall, it's always full of the harvest and everything. And I use parchment paper when I coffee dye. On all the papers have been coffee dyed. I put a sheet of parchment paper down on my racks in the oven, and they always get a nice color, so I never throw them out. I use them, and I made my own glassine bags. That's part of the card left over. Some more corner punching here. So as you can see, there's lots of journaling spots. This is a flip up with an index card. And this was some leftover decoupage paper, so I just made a little pocket out of that. Another doily with a cupcake liner. And this one comes down, so you can journal on both sides. And here's another envelope. There's a card. I just love this one. I love the top part. That's another tag. And here I've used some more of the moss, and I cut part of the leaf out to make it, because it was just too big. So this envelope, the flap that goes down, I've flipped it backwards so that it's a tuck spot on this side. And then on this side, I opened the envelope up so that where it would normally be attached is now a tuck spot there. And where the cards actually go in, it's still a tuck spot. Oh, that was pretty fun. This is a coffee filter that I decoupaged the napkins on. And this is the center, and I've got a punch that has teeny weeny leaves on it. So I got tiny little maple leaves in the, and that paper is some of this here. Tuck spot there, the other side of the coffee filter. And there's the other part of that tag. Isn't he cute? And this envelope is the same way. So I opened up the bottom to make a tuck spot there, and then flipped over the back. Another leaf with some raffia, and an index card. Another flip up, and this has the moss, and isn't that gorgeous? I just love this card. Just love it. So I made a tag out of it, and I love the back. The color is, that's the color it was, so that's in there, and then an index card. And this is a little strip, I think came off of this card. I just used it as a hold to hold that, tuck it in there. A Thanksgiving wish for you. And that flips up. And this doily, I've made another one of those bags of parchment paper and put a leaf on, and another flip up, and some more journaling cards. And this here is a couple of the cards actually had inserts into them, and so they kind of ripped a little bit. But I thought I was going to put washi tape there to secure them, but I thought I don't have washi tape I got at the dollar store, so I couldn't do that. So, or at least none that would fit in with this theme. So I just left it, and I mean, I might cut it off. But anyway, there's lots more journaling spots right there. And then this is another card. That's the back of the other card there. A tuck spot. Tender thoughts. Lots and lots of journaling. This is another napkin here. I made a tuck spot, and this is again a card insert. This one didn't get as mangled. So I just tucked that in there. I just included them because I thought they go with the theme because of the Thanksgiving. And this is a flip out, and there's another, this is part of a card I made a tuck spot out of. But lots, if I include them, they give lots more journaling spots. And that's the bottom of that other card there. And then the back with another flip up here. And a couple more journaling spots. So that's it. Nothing too fancy compared to what I normally do. But, and like I said, it was a real challenge because you're restricted on what you can use. Every time I thought, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going, oh, shoot, I can't do that. That's not dollar store. So, yeah, it was a real challenge, but it was a lot of fun. And I think it actually turned out pretty cute. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. I answer all the comments, and I really appreciate reading them all too. So thanks so much for watching, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. We'll talk to you soon.